Hello guys, what is up? This is Eddie and Eddie and welcome to another stream on this channel. We're doing another new series on the channel today. We're going to be doing breaking news about transfer talks. I was like saying, we're trying to keep you guys all updated with the latest signings and everything that's happening at the moment. Because we all know it can get very hectic. So we'll recap pretty much what's happened for the entire of today. Welcome in chat as well. Hope you guys are all doing all well. So we'll kick it off with the first bit of news today. Coventry have signed Martin Waghorn from Derby County, which is a fantastic bit of business in my opinion. I really rated him when he was at Ipswich and obviously Derby County last season as well. Is one of the main reasons why they stayed up in the Championship that season. I think Coventry could have a good next season, especially back at the Ricoh Arena as well. I think that could be a fantastic bit of business for Coventry. Great signing, Martin Waghorn. Let me know your thoughts on Martin Waghorn joining Coventry, which I think is an amazing signing, and a 2-year deal as well for a striker, which is literally only just coming into his prime as well. I think we could see plenty of goals for Coventry City next season with Martin Waghorn and Tyler Walker up top. Welcome in, Liam. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are all doing well. Let's go have another look at anything else. Youngster from Everton, Ryan Aisley, has just signed a new 2-year deal at Everton. A young Welsh defender. I believe he has played in the Wales under-21s academy. He earned Everton's under-23s Player of the Season award. So it looks like Everton do have faith that he will have a bright future. Especially, obviously, so it looks like managers like Rafa Benitez must see a lot in Ryan Aisley. Because, like I said, despite Rafa Benitez, obviously with Liverpool links, he's still a fantastic manager at this level in the Premier League. And I think he might do a good job at Everton. We'll move down to the next bit of transfer business, which we can go for. Victor Moses has officially left Chelsea, which is a massive signing for Spartak Moscow. Victor Moses, I always rated him when he played for Chelsea, but then again, that was a few years ago. Obviously, won the Premier League in Antonio Conte's Chelsea team. Played a lot when Chelsea kind of went to the 4-3, the 3-4-3 role or the 5-2-3 role. They seem to be doing quite well there. So it's a very good bit of business. Spartak Moscow to pick up Victor Moses on a cheap thing. Video feedback on the graphic. Man United is a right, fans don't like it. Okay, Liam. Okay, I'll remember that for next time, man. Okay? I'll remember that for next time. How you doing, Lone Wolf? Welcome in. Make sure if any guys could like the stream, share out the streams. That'd be absolutely amazing. And also, we're going to go a bit off topic here. I've been out today. I've got a few new threads, as you'd like to call them. I know some of my mods questioned me earlier on about what the hell does threads mean. I'm a bit surprised that some of you guys know what threads means. But yeah, I'm very happy. I went out today. Got a new pair of trainers as well. You guys can see them. I know I'm going a bit off topic, but that's what I've basically done today. Got a new pair of trainers, which is lovely. I've got some swim shorts. Got this top as well, which I am in love with. I really like this top. Got that today. Don't want people coming for you because of it. I'll change it. I might change in a second. Got a nice new Marvel top as well. I know we're going a bit off topic, which I'm quite happy with. It's a nice little new Marvel top. That's pretty it. It's nice to get some new clothes to wear as well for streaming when you get back into the thick of it. I'll quickly change the graphic. I'll just add. I hope you guys like the thumbnail for this stream as well. It took me a bit of a while to make that. Let me just quickly, change the thumbnail. Not thumbnail, sorry. What font did I use? That's a little bit too big. That's what she said. Yeah, that's pretty good. Right, we'll save that as... There we go. Right. Hey you guys, welcome in. Hello Kyle, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Ewing's very nice. I see you, Simon. Great stop at his near post. Nice. Love to see you back streaming as well, people. Okay, we'll move on to the next bit of which is a very interesting signing. I don't know too much about this guy, but he signed for Southampton. Southampton announced the signing of defender Romain Perraud from Stade Brest, which I think is which I don't really know too much about him. He can play centre back. It's slightly wonky. He's can't get the staff. Can you, Ed? It's okay. What do you guys think? It is a bit wonky, but then again, my camera in the TV isn't really, what way is it? If I turn my camera a little bit like that, I don't. There we go. Right. So we're in Neymar. I'll go up in the app. Okay, nice. I haven't touched Ultimate Team or FIFA for about. When was my last FIFA stream? 4 days ago. I haven't touched it since then. Right. So yeah, Romain Perraud. I don't know too much about this guy. He's a French defender. The only thing I can say, he's 73 rated on FIFA. I don't know if that's okay, I guess. But Brest, I believe, are a club which has done quite well in real life in the Ligue 1, and get a massive move to Southampton, I think, is absolutely massive. Southampton are a massive club, a load of potential, in my opinion. I'd love to see Southampton push on to maybe a European place. Leicester have completed the signing of Lille midfielder Boubakary Soumare, the French central defensive midfielder, the Ligue 1 winner from Lille. Let's just repeat that again. Ligue 1 winner from Lille has joined Leicester City, which is a massive bit of business there from Leicester City to pick him up. Leicester City obviously looking to push on and guarantee themselves a top 4 finish, which they have failed on both attempts in last season's reign. And Leicester on a 3. Yeah, I've heard that, Liam. I've heard that. Adrian Wolfers, welcome in. I'm begging United sign Varane this window. I guess we have to find out. I guess keep in touch with my transfer window streams. There we go. So it's only 17 million as well. That is such a cheap fee for one of the best CDMs in League 1 this season. Such a good fee, honestly. Such a good fee. Such a good fee in my eyes, honestly. I think that's a great bit of business from... Adrian Tez, welcome in. I mean, that's a great bit of business from Leicester City. So now we're going to move down to League 2 level, and we're going to talk about Newport. I've announced the signing of Christopher Mizilou on a 1-year deal. It's a very good signing. He's a very experienced midfielder. He's made 115 appearances last season. Well, not last season, for his entire time at Oldham, Northampton and Swindon, where he played last season during his time in the Football League. Ms. Lewis told the Newport website, I kept an eye on Newport AFC last season and noticed their position in the league. I know they are a good team and they've made a lot of changes in the past few years. I'm a high energy player that will bring a lot of experience. I'm coming into the team with the ambition to score goals and get that promotion to League 1. As we all know, they missed out. On promotion on pretty much one of the final day of the season. Well, not the final day of the season, but on obviously at Wembley, where they got defeated by Morecambe in very controversial circumstances. I think we all know that. I think we all know how nice, Liam, thank you, keep me updated. I think we all know how interesting that was as well. This Newport and Morecambe, I think 2 teams with plenty of potential. Obviously, Morecambe have been promoted to League 1. Well, Newport obviously lost to Morecambe. Probably the most controversial penalty I think I've ever seen. It wasn't a penalty in my eyes anyway. And even then, I don't think it was even inside the box. For a start off, he fell into the box. Yeah. There you go. That's a very good signing for Newport. Obviously, Newport are looking for promotion in League 1. Came so close these past few seasons. But will they get it this season? I guess we have to find out. Only time will tell. West Ham remain in Kufal talks. Obviously, Kufal probably one of the best informed players and most consistent players in the Premier League this season. I think he's a great bit of business in my eyes, from West Ham, to bring in Kufal, and then he has been phenomenal for pretty much the entire season that he has played. I think he has plenty more to give They're looking to extend his contracts. I'm sure many clubs will be looking at him, many of the top 6, as you would call them, because he has been absolutely fantastic for West Ham. So we move on to our next bit of trending. West Brom have signed Alex Mowatt. They've completed the signing of 26-year-old who links up with his ex-boss Valérien Ismail after his contract at Barnsley ended, which is another blow to Barnsley because Alex Mowatt is a fantastic player. And I think to lose him for free as well, when you could have probably got a few million on him a few seasons back, maybe even more. Maybe because Barnsley were asking about 5 million not too long ago, I remember. Because remember, Blues did inquire about Alex Mowatt. I think that's a very good sign. Let me know your thoughts on Alex Mowatt joining West Brom. I think he will add a lot more to the West Brom team. I think West Brom have a young manager. Well, I don't even know how old he is, actually. I think West Brom have an upcoming manager who I think has plenty more to give. Obviously, coming from the French second tier to now all the way to the Championship, and then get a massive move to West Bromwich Albion, who, pains me to say it, but are a decent club with a plenty of potential, I think. If they give Ismail time and they give him money, I think West Brom could be in the Premier League next season, but only time will tell. I think Barnsley could struggle next season. Bernardo has officially signed for Red Bull Salzburg from Brighton on a permanent basis. I think that is a great bit of business from Brighton. I think he hasn't really played that much for Brighton in real life, and I think to let go of a player which is obviously taking quite a bit on the wage bill, I think is a good bit of business for Brighton and Red Bull Salzburg, because they also get a player which is, we all know, has been good when he played at clubs like RB Leipzig, and also the season-long loan that he spent at Red Bull Salzburg last season. So that's a great bit of business. United, so we move on to a big bit of transfer news, which is a very interesting one. Manchester United have officially signed Tom Heaton from Aston Villa, which is a very interesting signing indeed. He probably will be Man United's third choice, and obviously, but then again, he says, and he still is eager to compete with David De Gea and I was about to say Jordan Henderson there, Dean Henderson, which we all know is a very, very good goalkeepers. There's no debate about it. And Tom Heaton, pains me to say it, but I didn't watch too much of him at Villa, because he hasn't really played for Villa in the second season, because Emi Martin has been incredible for them. But when he played for Burnley, he was phenomenal. In my opinion, he was at the point one of the best keepers in the league that didn't play for a top 6 club. He was phenomenal. He saved everything. He will add some experience. And I think he would teach Dean Henderson a few things as well. And I think he might give De Gea and Henderson that bit more of a push. Competition is going to be healthy at Man United next season if they do get Varane, Sancho, and numerous other players that they are linked with. Players like Pau Torres and Koundé and all them lot. Okay, so move on to another bit of Manchester United. This ain't really transfer news, but Man United have officially signed a new deal with centre attacking midfielder / winger Juan Mata. He's extended his contract by an extra year. Juan Mata, obviously in not so much now, but a few years ago, very vital player to Manchester United after signing from Chelsea, brought in by Louis van Gaal, I believe it is, at the time, and he's been a very good servant to Man United ever since. I do believe this will be his final season at Man United. I love Juan Mata in real life. I think he is a great player, technically gifted. However, I don't think he will get in Man United's first team, but in terms of a squad signing, to add that bit more depth and competition, I think he could be an absolutely amazing player. I really do. To compete, and also remember, teach, because that's quite key as well. I think that's what most people don't realise, the general football fan. Juan Mata's very experienced. He can teach youngsters as well. I believe Juan Mata he says he wants to end up his career, I believe, at Real Oviedo. Whether that will happen, I don't know. So, more to a big bit of transfer news, which obviously transfer talking points. Billy Gilmour has officially joined Norwich on a season-long loan. I think that is a great signing for Norwich. However, I do think that Norwich still need a lot more strengthening than just Billy Gilmour so far. And obviously they have made the permanent deals of Ben Gibson and some great left-backs whose name I'm not going to try and pronounce. So yeah, Billy Gilmour, good signing. Obviously he's shone for Scotland in my opinion. He's one of, despite Scotland haven't really had that much of a good Euro campaign. I thought when he played against England and played against... and obviously played in a few other games against Czech Republic and... Croatia, I always thought he was a very good midfielder. I think he's a midfielder that's got bags of potential, and it wouldn't surprise me if we actually see him at Chelsea next season, maybe competing in the first team. Will that happen? Let me know. Yeah, there's rumours of that Doncaster, mate. Gilmour is a great signing on loan for Norwich. Nice. Borough have officially signed Wycombe striker UK Igpezu for a deal worth $1 million. He officially signed a 3-year deal at the Riverside. Igpezu was a massive player for Wycombe last season. They almost stayed up by the skin of their teeth. Honestly, they were that close at staying up. Wickham, you know, literally they finished 22nd. They still is argument they could still stay up if Derby get their points deduction. But as hour and hour go by, it is looking so unlikely. I don't believe it will happen. It looks like Wickham will be playing League One football next season. And I think that kind of sums it up, that deal right there. I think Middlesbrough under Neil Warnock could have a good next season, especially the experience that Neil Warnock can add to the side. You know, as a manager, he can teach this quite a few things. Like I said, in my opinion, he probably is one of the best managers in the Championship. Obviously, he's got Cardiff promoted, Sheffield United promoted, and brilliant manager. Benik Afobe has joined Millwall on loan from Stoke. He's linking up with Gary Rowett, you know, who worked at the Bet365 Stadium. Didn't really have the best of times under Gary Rowett, but he is back now in the Championship and he will be back for sure, I think. So I think he will have a good season at Millwall. I'm not looking forward to him playing against Birmingham because he is always scores against us. And he's still got it, to be honest with you. I reckon Benik Afobe, he's a great striker, great person, and I think he could do well at Millwall. Stuart Dallas has signed a new deal with Leeds. The 30-year-old's new contract runs until 2024, 9 years after he first joined the club from Brentford in 2015. He has made 229 appearances for the club since joining. Stuart Dallas has been phenomenal for Leeds. I thought he was going to win them players that are probably going to be offloaded to another mid-table or high-end Championship team because I didn't think he would cut it. However, he has proved so many people wrong. He's so versatile as well. Left back, left mid, centre mid. He's been fantastic bit of business. Bielsa, sorry. Is it Marcelo? Bielsa? Is it Marcelo? I don't know. Marcelo? I don't know. Something like that anyway. I mean, that's a great bit of business from Leeds United to get him tied down to a deal. Great bit of business. A little report, I don't believe there's any truth from this, but Man United apparently want to sign Dominic Calvert-Lewin this summer. The Everton forward has scored 21 goals in 40 appearances last season and is currently with the England squad preparing for their Euro 2020 game against Ukraine. Whether there's any truth in that Dominic Calvert-Lewin to Man United, I don't know. I've always rated Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but I do feel like Man United do need someone a bit more high profile. And with extending the deal with Edison Cavani, I think he could be brilliant for Man United next season. So, Everton are attempting to gazump Arsenal in the battle to sign England's Ben White. Let me know your thoughts on that, people. Where would you go if you were Ben White? Would you go to Arsenal? Or would you go to Everton? Interesting, that one. Interesting, you know. What would I do if I was Ben White? I'm trying to mainly cover only English game, James, mate. Ben White, Everton or Arsenal? What would I do? No offence, two very similar clubs at the moment, I think. I think two clubs which I think have potential to get back to where they were. But will they? I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. Will he? Would he? Where would I go? Oh, it's tough, you know, because I don't think Rafa Benitez would stay long at Everton. But Ben White, would you go Everton or would you go Arsenal? I'm okay, Drew, mate. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Philippe Coutinho dreams of rejoining Liverpool, but Jurgen Klopp is showing little interest, and Leicester are his main Premier League suitors. Will that happen? Will he go to Leicester? Philippe Coutinho, I don't know. I'd love to see Coutinho back in the Premier League because I think Coutinho is a fantastic player. He really is, honestly. He's got so many admirers, you know, from... you know, obviously, from the season that he played at Liverpool, obviously Barcelona, I think, still want to keep him. And still, I think Barcelona have mistreated him as well, just like they've mistreated a lot of talent as well. Players like Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez, fantastic few seasons at Barcelona, but the way he left Barcelona, the way he was chucked out, you know, I think was disgusting. Players like Malcolm, another player I think that had bags of potential, ruined by Barcelona. Anybody else you guys think ruined by Barcelona? I know there's got to be more. No, there is more. I just can't think of them. Rafinha hasn't really cut it at Barcelona. Jasper Cillessen hasn't cut it either, you know, for when he was there anyway. Nelson Semedo didn't really cut it as we all thought he would. If any guys wondering, I brought a new Spider-Man canvas, Paulinho. Yeah, Paulinho. I still think he done okay though with Barcelona. He was a sick player on FIFA. Oh my, I remember Paulinho in the FIFA. He was such a good player. Any Liverpool news? How are you doing, Loopy? Welcome. And yes, there is Liverpool news. Liverpool are considering a move for Brighton midfielder Yves Bissouma to replace the position that's been left by Gini Wijnaldum. The Reds have also cast an eye on Netherlands midfielder Ryan Gravenberg. So would you want Bissouma or Gravenberg, Loopy Wolf, mate? Let me know. Griezmann failed Barcelona. I don't want to say failed yet, because I do think he's getting better as each Barcelona game goes on. You know, but yeah. I don't think he's really cut what we all expected. Owen Gallagher has joined Crawley after his release from Burton. We'll quickly move on from that one. Accrington Stanley have committed the signing of 6'7" striker Archie Proctor. No, not Archie Proctor. Defender Archie Proctor from AFC Wimbledon for an undisclosed fee. The defender, whose uncle is formerly Accrington midfielder Andrew Proctor, has signed a 2-year contract with the Reds. PSG have reached a deal, have struck a deal with Sergio Ramos, apparently. Sergio Ramos to PSG? Maybe. Jack Marriott has officially signed for Peterborough. Jack Marriott has joined Peterborough. I think that is a great signing in my opinion. He signed a 3-year deal. The 26-year-old was released by Derby County, who signed him from the Posh in 2018 and became the club's third signing following their promotion to the Sky Bet Championship. Marriott returned back to the Western Homes Stadium, having scored 33 goals for the club during their 2017-2018 campaign. Jack Marriott is a fantastic bit of player. He's a fantastic little player, I think, in terms of the strike department. I think he's got plenty and plenty to give left for Peterborough, and only 26 as well. Literally not even in his prime yet for a striker. Strikers usually hit their prime in like 30 odd. You know, I can name a few off the top of my head: Cristiano Ronaldo, Edison Cavani, and I'd even argue Lucas Djukovic from Birmingham. In Newcastle news, not that I've come so far. Charlie Owen to sign a one-year deal with QPR. Hull winger Martin Samuelsson has joined Hangsgaard on a permanent deal. Aaron Rowe and Romney Cricklow has extended their stay at Huddersfield. Salford have confirmed the signing of Matty Lund and Connor McAinley. Charlton Athletic have signed George Thompson on a 2-year deal after leaving Sunderland. Max Oxley has joined Harrogate Town after rejecting a new contract at Southend. Crewe have signed former Watford and Blackburn defender Tommy Hoban. Sutton United have signed Smith, Kitty and Ricky Corbar. Accrington Stanley have signed Joel Mwango from Burnley on a season-long loan. Portsmouth have signed Gavin Banzunu on a season-long loan from Man City. Blackpool have signed Ethan Robson from MK Dons. Do you think Man United will do well this season from signing Sancho, and if they sign Varane? I think that and a midfielder. I think Man United need to obviously be steady as well. So a lot of new first team players. They need to gel. They need time. You know, at Man United, I think Varane would be brilliant for Man United. I love seeing the Premier League. I think Sancho obviously knows the league, and he's been one of the most informed wingers in the Bundesliga over recent years. And a midfielder, it depends obviously who the midfielders is. There's rumours of Kamin Viga from Stade Rennes. Isaac has signed a new deal with Real Sociedad. Ulrich has joined Celtic. Celtic ran out signing of Jose Ulrich on a 4-year deal from Sheffield Wednesday. Celtic manager Angel Pugzelu said it's great. He's someone that the club has been tracking for quite a long time. When I came on board, I managed to have a meeting with him, and he's a good young man and very ambitious. So a defender which played quite a lot of game time in Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship, now going on to Celtic, and obviously Celtic have got a new manager. Can Celtic regain their past glories? I guess we can find out. Ibe has officially left Derby County after obviously having a poor season since joining. The 25-year-old was midway through a 2-year deal, but the Rams have announced the agreement being reached for the Premier League, for the former Premier League and England under-21s international. Jan Malika has joined Croatian side Hujic split in a permanent deal from Brighton. MK Dons have signed Norwich winger Josh Martin on a season-long loan. Can play left mid, right mid and centre midfield. I think that is a great bit of business there from MK Dons. I don't even know, Jib. I haven't been paying much attention, to be honest, Drippy. Spurs have had a rejected offer for Bologna defender Tommy Say, who's been a great defender for Bologna, is in the region of 12.9 million. Up to 15 million in add-ons. However, they are literally only about 2 million valuation apart. Surely Spurs must have this deal done. And obviously here we go to the big news. Man United have confirmed that a deal in principle has been agreed for Borussia Dortmund winger Jadon Sancho. A club statement reads the signing is subject to a contractual terms and a medical which will be completed after Jadon Sancho's involvement in the UEFA European competition. So Man United fans, you guys will have to wait a little bit more for the confirmation of Jadon Sancho. I'm sorry to say that, but it looks like you guys will have to wait a little bit longer. But I do believe that the deal will happen. I'll be surprised if it doesn't happen. I can't see him going to any other club. I can always see him only going to Man United. But it looks like Man United fans, you guys have to be a little bit patient to wait for the official confirmation of Jadon Sancho joining Man United. Gibson and Giannoulis has signed for Norwich on permanent basis after having very successful loans. They both have played 29 appearances for the club, 13 clean sheets and 1 assist. That is for Ben Gibson anyway. Both play for undisclosed fees. Wrexham have appointed ex-Sunderland manager Phil Parkinson. Ryan Bertrand is set to join Leicester City. No confirmation of that so far, but it looks like a deal has been agreed with the former Southampton left-back. Accrington have signed goalkeeper James Trafford from Manchester City on a season-long loan. Griffiths has extended a contract at Parkhead. Manchester United are interested in signing Real Madrid defender Rafael Varane. Initial talk have taken place and he remains a player United have under consideration. Quotation marks. Other clubs are thought to be interested, including PSG. Derek Watt has signed a new one-year deal at Wigan. Nuno Travis is set for Arsenal. Nuno Travis is undergoing a medical ahead of confirming a 6.8 million transfer from Benfica to Arsenal. Juventus are keeping tabs on Granit Xhaka should they fail to sign Sassuolo's Manuel Locatelli. Aston Villa refuse to give up on their signing of £30 million for Eddie Smith-Rowe. Where on earth they're getting £30 million from, I do not know, because that is a lot of money for a bit of an unproven player in my eyes. Arsenal will finally get Mesut Ozil off their books. Patrick Vieira is set to sign to Crystal Palace. Any Chelsea news? Nothing so far. There's the odd speculation of Haaland, which has been rumoured. It doesn't look like Haaland will sign, though, after getting Dortmund after qualifying for the Champions League. Not much zone summer transfers for Chelsea so far, but I'll keep looking. Rochdale have released manager Brian Barry Murphy. Preston have signed Matthew Olusunde from his departure from Rotherham. The 23-year-old one-cap USA international, a former Manchester United youth player, has signed a 2-year deal at the Deepdale after 2 seasons with the Millers. Marco Streeperman has left Norwich after mutual agreement with the Premier League newcomers to end his contract. The 30-year-old German, who has joined the Canaries for $1.5 million, switched from VF Bochum in 2017 after a 14-year association with Borussia Dortmund, leaves with 2 Sky Bet Championship winners' medals to his name. Nuno is the manager of Spurs. Interesting. Duncan Ferguson's teenage son Cameron has followed in his father's footsteps to signing for Newcastle. Hibs have signed ex-Villa player Jack Doyle-Harris. Aidan McGeady has officially returned to Sunderland. Millwall's Muller has gone out on loan. The club is delighted to announce the signing of defender Hayden Muller on season-long loan from Millwall. Seems to be very happy with that, St Johnstone. Robbie Wilmot has extended a deal with Newport County, subject to the EFL approval. Kabak has officially bid farewell to his Liverpool fans. Oxford signed Billy Bowden from Preston. Oldham have confirmed the signing of George Blackwoods. Kyle Barker has signed a new 2-year contract at Peterborough. Callum Ainley has signed a new 2-year deal with Crewe. Burnley are interested in Connor Roberts is a target. Wales international fullback Connor Roberts is a target for Burnley. Daka has officially completed his permanent move to Leicester for a total fee of $23 million. And Mari Lamina is interested in a move to Newcastle. Make sure to like the stream if any of you guys could. That'd be absolutely amazing. Jose Mourinho is reportedly wants to take Manchester United striker Edinson Cavani to Roma. Interesting. Edinson Cavani to Roma. Did he used to play in the Serie A? I don't think he did, has he? Edinson Cavani playing in the Serie A? I have a feeling he played for Inter Milan, but I don't know. Be a big blow to Man United if that would happen. Aston Villa want to tie Jack Grealish down to a new contract. Obviously, because Villa are quite scared that Grealish might leave to Manchester City, and who wouldn't be, to be honest. Like I said, he is one of the main reasons why Villa are doing so well. He probably isn't. He probably is the main reason. Honestly, he's been fantastic for Villa last season and the season before they stayed up. God knows where they would be without him. Ross County have announced the signing of Dominic Samuel from Gillingham. Ryan Edwards as Edwards to leave Burton. Peterborough United have signed George Grant from Lincoln. Elliot Bonds have signed a permanent deal with Cheltenham. Walsall have landed Brandon Kiernan. Carl Johnston has signed a new contract with Fleetwood. He played for Napoli. Okay, thank you. Giovanni Brown has signed for Exeter. Matty Penny has officially signed for Ipswich. Ipswich been fantastic so far. There's a little talk about Ipswich right now. Ipswich been incredible in terms of their transfer business. In my opinion, I've signed players like Matty Penny, Raheem Harper, Haldek. You know, some really good goalkeeper, good midfielder, and a good fullback. I think we could see Ipswich in the Championship next season, and under a very experienced manager in Paul Cook, we all know has got various promotions out of that league. Obviously, they got promotion with Wigan, and I believe got promotion with Wigan again. I believe he backed Wigan twice with promotions, which is fantastic, in my opinion, because I really do like Paul Cook. He was one of my choices for Birmingham before Karanka came in, and yeah, there you go. I think Ipswich could have a fantastic season. Borough have made numerous signings. Obviously, players like no rumours so far, but I can just name you a few of their signings they've done in real life. Mark Cooper, who's the son of I believe Leeds United legend Terry Cooper, has signed Hutton from Birmingham City. I believe they signed a guy called Hart, who's a left back as well. They've also signed centre-back, I believe, Ellis from Tranmere. So like I said, they've made so many signings. Zanzala, who played for Accrington and Derby County. Some really good signings there for them. Leitner has left Norwich. I think a very interesting sign. Leitner has been one of the key players to Norwich getting promoted. I've always highly rated him as a technical, very good dribbler of the ball. Mari Leitner, who's officially left Norwich now. I think a lot of clubs will be snooping around him. You know, I think a lot of clubs will be snooping around him. Let's get on some more transfer news. Hello Kennedy, hello Pickford, hello Cal, hello Tom. Let's get into more. Borough have signed Sammy Amiobi from Middlesbrough. From the ex. He used to play for Middlesbrough, that's what I was trying to say. And he signed from Nottingham Forest. There you go. Real Madrid fan, we really lost Ramos, James, Ronaldo, maybe potentially Varane. I know it'd be a massive loss, Kennedy. Any guys want to name me a club and I could look for transfer news for you guys? Up to you guys, like I said. Scowen has officially joined Wycombe Wanderers. I think that's a brilliant sign for Wycombe Wanderers. Obviously, Wycombe Wanderers looking to bounce back. Scowen has spent successful time at Sunderland and QPR respectively. Millwall, you want me to have a look? You want me to have a quick look at Millwall? Millwall have signed Benik Afobe and also signed Dominic Ballard from the club. Millwall have re-signed George Saville from Middlesbrough. That is a fantastic signing. I've always highly rated George Saville at when he was at Middlesbrough and at Millwall. That is a fantastic bit of business. Millwall could have a good next season. You know, I think that's a great bit of signing. Let's a quick look at Stoke then. Stoke City transfer news. Stoke City are heavily linked with a loan deal for Liam Delap. Whether that will go through, though, is the question. There are concerns over the wage department over Liam Delap. Obviously, Man City are looking at so many, clubs to go to Liam Delap. Honestly, there's so many clubs that he can go to at the moment that are in the Championship. Clubs like Blackburn, QPR are all snooping around Liam Delap. Obviously, the influence from Rory Delap could lead Liam Delap to Stoke. So whether that will happen, I don't know. But I don't really see the wave being that much of an issue, because I could see Man City wanting to pay for it. Stoke City have officially confirmed the departure of Moritz Bauer from the Bet365 stadium player, which I've heard many Stoke fans complain about, and they're happy that he's gone. He's probably got rid of a lot of wage budget, and that could free up some wage, maybe possibly Liam Delap. West Brom have officially, not West Brom, but Stoke City have inquired about Tawi Amioi, as reports from The Goal. He is a 23-year-old he's a 23-year-old that plays for Liverpool. He's officially got his work permit this season, which is mad. I think he spent 7 years at Liverpool and still not got a work permit. It's absolutely mental. So very happy for him. Hopefully he can go to a Championship club and prove what he can get at England. QPR. Somebody wants me to have a quick look at QPR. Let's go have a quick look at QPR. Reports claim that QPR are interested in 9-goal striker Josh Windass. However, there is a massive issue between the valuation of Josh Windass from Sheffield Wednesday. There are a lot of reports that Sheffield Wednesday asking for £5 million for 9-goal striker Josh Windass, which is a heavy amount of money. Is he worth that amount of money? I don't think so. I would say probably about 3 to 2 million. I think that is a lot of money. And he also is very versatile. He can play across the front three and also in that centre forward / centre attacking midfielder role. QPR's young midfielder Charlie Owens has signed a new 1-year deal at QPR. That's been confirmed. QPR are also interested in Aston Villa striker Kiernan Davis, which I think that could be an interesting loan move. Hasn't seen too much of him. He has played a few times in the Premier League for Villa as well. Will he go there? I don't know. He does deserve a loan move out of the Championship, but I don't want it to happen because he probably will score against Birmingham. We'll go on to Arsenal news then next. We'll go into Arsenal transfer news very quickly. Benfica left-back Nuno Tavares has been spotted in London, apparently ahead of his £9 million move. I believe it's £9 million. Let me just double check. According to this, anyway. Is it 9 million? It might not be 9 million, actually. That might be incredibly cheap. No, 9 million, yeah. 9 million, around about 9 to 10 million, which I think is a fantastic bit of business from Arsenal to buy a very good young talent. From Benfica. Obviously, Benfica being well known for producing very good youth players. I think he could be a very good player. Arsenal bid for £40 million valued central midfielder from Sassuolo Locatelli. But he wants a move to Juventus, so he does want to stay in Italy. Will Arsenal struggle to get Locatelli in? If they could get Locatelli in, that could be a fantastic bit of business in my eyes. Locatelli is a brilliant central defensive midfielder. He's shown that through the Euros, even banging in goals at the central defensive midfielder role. You do worry where Italy would be at times without him. If Italy do happen to win the Euros, this guy's a big part of it. Okay, we'll move on to Barrow. We'll move on to Barrow very quickly, if there will be any Barrow news. Let's go have a quick look. Barrow. Sam Hurd has joined Bolton Wanderers from Barrow as first-team coach. He will also take charge of a new reserves team, which has been developed by, suggested by Ian Evatt. The 33-year-old was released by the Bluebirds and has now joined Ian Evatt's backroom staff. Whether that is a good appointment or not, because I don't really know too much about him, to be honest. As far as I can see, there's not much Barrow news so far, to be honest. Goalkeeper Joel Dixon has joined Bolton. I was about to say Barrow then. Barrow goalkeeper. And yeah, that's all I can really find so far in terms of recent transfer news anyway. Liverpool, we'll have a quick look at Liverpool. Liverpool are linked with Basuma and Ryan Gravenberg respectively. Let me know which player you want let me know which player you guys think would be the best. Rumours speculate that Liverpool have bid 35 million for Manchester United target Kingsley Coman. Which could be a very interesting signing indeed. Kingsley Coman is a fantastic technical winger, obviously Champions League winner. We all remember that Champions League goal he scored versus PSG to win Bayern Munich the Champions League. But yeah, I just want to talk about the recent transfer news, Barrow. I don't want to go all the way back, to all the way back to there. He's like, these guys signed most of your players about a week ago now, or maybe even two. To be honest. Like I said, it's hard to keep up with everyone, to be honest. Liverpool were interested in signing Sancho, but after losing out on signing what is an incredible talented player, even Gareth Southgate have benched him this summer. They have looked to turn to their rival of his, which is Kingsley Coman. The French man has scored 8 goals and assists, 15 for Bayern Munich this season, and he's looking to leave the Allianz Arena, but it'll be difficult for him to secure a marquee move this summer. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, the beIN Sport, I don't know. A bid has been lodged worth around 35 million or 30 million, although they do claim that at least 50 million or 42.5 million is required to sell him. Sport 1 journalist from Plattburg, who broke the news of Liverpool interest in Bayern Mönchengladbach, Florian Neuhaus, claims that there is definite interest in Coman. Liverpool have also have now made their move to sign Nicolo Barella from Inter Milan. Calcio Marche State reports Liverpool have been linked to a move for Barella throughout the summer so far, and reports in Italy now claim that Jurgen Klopp saw his interest as steps up a gear in recent days. The Reds are said to have I don't even know what the word is. Contact with Inter as they look to get a deal done for the energetic midfielder. He's been another vital player for Italy in that central midfielder spot. Now on to bigger news from Liverpool. Apparently, 8 Liverpool players have been told that they can leave the club. Now, Let me go and have a quick look for this long article and see who them 8 Liverpool players are. Origi is apparently one of the areas that Liverpool are looking to sell. Xherdan Shaqiri, Takamino, Mimiano, Nat Phillips, who's linked to moves of Burnley, Brighton and Newcastle if they to match his valuation. Sale are Harry Wilson, Mark Grayech and Loris Karius. Yeah, now what's his name? He's Perraud, so not that. Who knows? That could be a very interesting one right there. A lot of players Liverpool want to see. I'm a bit surprised on that Phillips one, but then again, he's not really that much of a first teamer player, is he? Let's face it. Give me a second, I'm just going to put my light on. Phil Jagielka is heavily linked to a move to Bolton Wanderers. That would be a very interesting. Let me know your thoughts. Phil Jagielka to Bolton Wanderers. Apparently, Ian Ever is not giving up to sign a deal for the ex-Everton and Sheffield United centre-back. Imagine Phil Jagielka in League One. But however, I think Bolton, could get promoted next season. They've already signed fantastic players, and to add an experienced ex-Premier League and I believe even ex-England defender, Phil Jagielka could be absolutely insane. I want to do something new on the channel. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this. I want to do something a bit new. I want to do something a bit different. I want to do something a bit different for you guys. I want to do something a bit more, hopefully, exciting for you guys or something that, that's the whole reason why I'm doing this stream, if you guys are curious. And hopefully, this could maybe take off. And hopefully I'll do these streams maybe once, I don't know, every couple of days or something that, I guess. As I try to get back into my normal streaming routine. Thomas Partey officially wearing the number 5 shirt for Arsenal. Leeds have apparently agreed a deal for Jordon Ibe, the ex-Barcelona left-back. I think that could be a great bit of business. Man City have announced a contract extension of Fernandinho. Pjanic is reportedly attract interest from Chelsea, Juventus, and Paris Saint-Germain. Right, people, we've gone through a lot today. A lot of transfer news. Like I my head. Starting to get hot now with all the transfer news that we are reporting now. And hopefully I'll try and keep you guys up to date with, most of the transfer news that we are all doing of late. Hopefully, it will be good. Hopefully it'll be good stuff as well. Hopefully we'll keep reporting the transfer news. I don't know when FIFA will return on the channel. I'm not too sure. I'm taking a bit of a break in the moment from my PlayStation. Trust me. What I'm doing on my PlayStation at the moment, let me tell you guys what I'm doing on my PlayStation at the moment. I'm watching DVDs. There you go. Put a DVD in my PlayStation. I'm watching it. I'm watching Spider-Man. I'm watching the 3 Spider-Mans. I'm watching that. There we go. I can't wait to watch more of that later. Right. Okay, we'll do find a bit more transfer news. Jurgen Klopp has expressed requests for Liverpool to sign a Porto midfielder Otavio this summer, according to the Daily Mail. It's probably bullshit. Sergio Ramos reportedly received a transfer offers from Man City, PSG, and Bayern Munich from the Sun. Aston Villa will not drop their pursuit of Smith Rowe, and that does intrigue me a lot. Does that mean Jack Grealish could be on his way out? Because they've already got a lot more attacking options, Villa. And then adding Smith Rowe to that. Is Smith Rowe going to come to Villa and get like literally the exact same game time at Villa than he would get at Arsenal? There must be something more to that, I reckon. Stoke City have agreed a deal with Bonham, the ex-Gillingham goalkeeper, backup goalkeeper. I can't see him in the first team, but you never know, he could compete with... Who is Stoke's first? Adam Davis. And there we go, people. I think that's pretty much it, really, so far. Amari Miller has joined Leeds United. WO pretty much done a video on that. Yeah, I can't see it either. Brighton, Jarim. Oh, okay, so a bit of a news here. Jeremy Sam Nito has signed for Brighton and Hove Albion. The forward arrived on a 2-year deal for an undisclosed fee. He has represented England at under-18s level, and Samarinto was originally a youth product at Charlton before recently playing for Benfica. Very interesting. Malacomte has joined Morecambe on loan. The Leeds Northern Irish central midfielder. Jose Mourinho touched down in Italy as he begins his reign as Roma manager and received a huge welcome from the fans. Eddie Romano. How you doing, Joe, mate? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm trying to keep all you guys updated, Just got a few transfer headlines when you guys are curious. Man United agree a deal with Dortmund for Sancho. United have Varane interest. United have signed Tom Heaton. Mata pens a new deal for Man United. Nuno's confirmed as Spurs boss. GILMOUR has joined Norwich on loan. Arsenal are ahead in the Locatelli race after bidding 40 million. Bertrand has agreed to join Leicester. Fulham appoints Silva as head coach. Messi is a free agent. Juve directors, no signs Ronaldo would leave. And there you go. How you doing, Thomas? Welcome in. How you doing, Brooklyn? Apparently the Zambia Lokonga deal is apparently done. I think it was rumoured 17 million the fee was paid. Apparently that deal is all agreed, according to reports. Obviously, like I said, I don't really know any context in that, but according to reports, like I said, I'm just trying to keep all the deals together. Everton news, yes, Everton are apparently trying to steal Ben White from the hands of Arsenal. Will that happen? I guess you can find out. Ben White, obviously, being phenomenal for Brighton and Leeds. Will he go to Everton? I guess we can find out. But obviously, early transfer rumours with Rafa Benitez literally only pretty much touching grass at Everton at the moment. How you doing, Thomas? Welcome in. So, yeah, there you go. There you go, people. That's Everton news. That's it so far, because like I said, there isn't too much. Obviously, Everton have only literally just, I'll have a quick look, though, for Everton transfer news. I'll have a quick look. But I think most of it is probably not really going to be much of an interest. James Rodriguez is close to leaving Everton. Everton apparently want Philippe Coutinho on loan. That could be massive, but would also, you know, go on about it's been confirmed that Man United have agreed a deal with Sancho. There's been no confirmation that Man United have signed Sancho. There still is a few loose ends in contracts to be negotiated, and also and also a medical which will be pending, which will not happen until after England's Euro campaign. So I bet all Man United fans are hoping that England get knocked out against Ukraine. You know, I think there's a few loose ends on contracts, and that's really it. Yeah, I know a bit, but yeah, we talked about that. You know, obviously, it's going to be wait for a bit of a time, to be honest, for Arsenal, because, like I said, Everton are looking to sign Ben White as well. Will they? Will Everton be able to steal Ben White? I doubt it. I can't. Like, what is Ben White? How much is Ben White going for? 40 million? 50 million? You know, I can't see Everton paying over that, to be honest. You know, unless if they offer Brighton a player or something, I really can't see. I really can't see that happening. I'm happy I got some new threads there. You know, these trainers, I really do like them, lads. These actually look sick. Let me know your thoughts on them. Like I said, this is the first time I've actually really gone, like... This might say embarrassing, but, like, one of the other times I've actually gone, like, shopping for myself, really. You know, like, in terms of, like, me, you know, like, me... You know, like actually going into a shop, picking my clothes and stuff like that. Because I usually do it online if I would want to buy anything. These look sexy. I really do like the look of these. New shoe smell as well. You know, which I really am happy with. I'm also happy with this as well. I think this top could be my new favourite top. I really do like that. What do you guys think? I think that's a really nice shirt. Really happy with that. Dortmund want to keep Haaland. Obviously, after Dortmund securing Champions League football now, I don't think Haaland will leave. Kane move, nothing so far. Obviously, there's not much to really say about Kane. So, like I said, you know, there's only negotiation in the club. There's no contact with the players so far, because obviously the player is away at Euro training. You know, obviously with the England Euro squad. Make sure to drop this stream a like if any guys could. Anyway, lads, any other teams you guys want me to talk about? Like, you name a team and we'll get talking about them in some of their latest transfer news. Brentford. We'll go and look at Brentford then. Why not? We'll go and look at Brentford. Brentford. News now. Right. Nottingham Forest battle Brentford for League One star. A journalist from The Guardian has claimed that Nottingham Forest are in a two-way battle with Brentford signed Accrington star Dion Charles, who has been fantastic for Accrington. He made that claim on Twitter this afternoon. In his post, he's also stated that a fee over £1 million may prove tempting enough for the League One outfit to extend. There were also interest in Jerry Yates from Blackpool from Nottingham Forest. The 25-year-olds have joined a really good season, has scored 20 goals and registered 4 assists as Accrington secured a comfortable mid-table finish. Kevin Nisbet is linked to a move to Brentford. And yeah, that's really it. There you go. Not much Brentford news so far. Have a little sign anyone? Well, I don't know. I haven't really looked, you know. Blooming hell, yeah, people, you could look at Buffon, couldn't you, for example? Blooming hell, it's mad, isn't it? To be honest, I don't really know what's going to happen on the channel now, because I do want to bring a new sort of vibe of content, a bit more of like something like this, a bit more informative and helpful content for you guys. I want to do some in real life football vids. I want to do some, obviously want to do these. I think there'll be less FIFA content on the channel. Well, not less, but I will probably still be doing a career mode, you know, here and there. I think the Birmingham City career mode that I do want to do, I think might happen. I don't really know. I'm going to give you a think of the team that I want to do. Yeah, Tommy to Man United, very interesting signing. I think we all talked about this at the start of the stream, but I'll mention it again because you weren't here, Mandino. How you doing, Mandino, by the way? Who could be the bargain of the window? So far, I would probably say the bargain of the window would be... What do you guys think? Who has been the... I don't know. I wouldn't call it a bargain, because let's face it, you guys are probably paying what he's round about worth, 80 to 90 million. So I don't know about a bargain. Tomori in a permanent, yeah, great bit of business there from AC Milan. I don't know. I'm alright, thank you, Mandine. I'm alright. I got some new threads today. Jesus Christ, that video I did, you know, me and myself at the beach, you guys enjoyed that. Nope, Sancho is not confirmed. There is confirmation that you guys have agreed a deal with Sancho, but there is no confirmation that Sancho has officially joined Manchester United of yet. There is confirmation that the deal has been agreed, but there is no confirmation that the deal has been completed. Yeah, I don't know, you know, on a loan, I think there's a great bit of business from Norwich. Yeah, I think that could be good, because I mean, then again, you know, like I said, it's a bit, I wouldn't want to call it yet, because like I said, he still is unproven, isn't he? You know, he's not a player that I'll be telling you life, I knew a lot about him, you know, but I do know. Any Chelsea news? I'll have a quick look for Chelsea news for you right now. Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel wants to sign a centre-forward with Harry Kane, Erling Haaland and Romelu Lukaku, the standard options in the transfer market. And Chelsea director Marina could make 3 quick sales to help up the transfer kitty for such a big signing. Rumours that Timo Werner could be sold and a move back to the Bundesliga. Players Akeem Ziyech is reportedly rumoured to leave Chelsea as well. Tammy Abraham is linked to a move away after being valued at 34 million. And fellow forward Olivier Giroud could be cut from the wage bill after Giroud's been heavily linked with moves to AC Milan. Chelsea are also still keen on Declan Rice from West Ham. There you go. There you go. That's all the latest and top headlines so far. Who's playing game? I don't know. I haven't watched it. Yeah, I agree, Pickford. I don't know about single-handedly, but I think he was definitely a key part to why they're staying. Because let's face it, he did get relegated with Barnsley, didn't he? At one point, you know, the season that they went down in, what was it, 2017, 2018? Or was he at Leeds then? Anyway, people, I think that could be it for today. I really do. It's nice to get back in the streaming chair and nice to stream for about an hour and 13 minutes. Hopefully we can resume normality soon. Like I said, I still, obviously, like I said, I do. Obviously, you guys know I love this channel. I care about it, and I care about you guys. Obviously, like I said, I do want to continue with as much FIFA and in real life content as well. You know, so yeah, I think now would be the perfect time to call it off, people. Okay, I really do. I think now would be the perfect time. So like I said, we've pretty much covered it. Unless you guys can name me a club and we can talk about more transfers, but it's up to you guys. Brighton, we'll have a quick look at Brighton. Brighton, oh, by the way, I didn't even know, Gemeri Sarantino has signed for Brighton and a young England under something. Some Benfica wonder kid. Crystal Palace and Brighton target Yako Mite looks certain to miss out on a move to the Premier League after an anterior crucial ligament injury consisting to months on the sideline. It's a massive because Yako Mite is a brilliant player. It would be brilliant if he could get a Premier League move. Brighton have officially let go of Bernard to RB Salzburg. And Ben White looks to be going to either Everton or Arsenal. And that's pretty much it, people, to last year, you know, in terms of transfer news. Like I said, we've gone through a lot today, oh my. You know, hopefully we still be doing these, you know, as much as possible. I might try and get like a little stream overlay for this transfer centre thing, hopefully. I might go and speak to a few of my graphic designer mates or something like that. And hopefully we can negotiate a deal. Hopefully. Alright. I'm going to go and watch it then, people. Okay, I'm going to go and watch it downstairs then. So, I want to thank every single one of you guys who worked on this stream. Honestly, your guys' support is absolutely amazing. Honestly, I can't wait to catch you all in the next stream, which should hopefully be tomorrow, hopefully. Sorry about my lack of activity recently each stream. I'm trying to have myself a little break. I mean, that's the longest break I've taken off streaming, lads. I mean, that tells you how long was that? 2-3 days? What was that, 3 days now? I've taken a break from streaming. I can't wait to see you all for the next stream. Love every single one of you. And I hope to speak to you all soon. Take care. Much love. Speak to you soon, people. Take care.